The radio's in on Tuesday, and then they need a little in-service before they use it.
Training? Did they already do the training on it, or are they gonna?
Yeah, the bus company comes out and does the training on it.
They come out here.
Yeah.
Okay, buses are in and buses are paid for.
Is the fuel system all in place?
They worked on electricity today, need getting along with each other. The company that furnished the equipment, the fueling equipment, and then the electrician that furnished the thing, only when they got together, there was a part missing. So we're waiting for that right now. It's a non-flammable starter.
Any chance we could put the sale of the property again?
Yeah.
Just because there is people as far as committees and stuff within the city that would like to take a look at that property. Can we put that on the agenda?
For sure.
again?
I think the next
Yeah.
step was to figure out if we were going to just use an attorney to help with the sale of it,
Sure.
or get a real estate agent. And if we don't need a real estate agent,
You hired Joe?
you know, no, I'm just saying that there's a percent of the cut that they would get, obviously the real estate
I'm
agent
specifically
would.
talking about library committee, I
So-
don't know, to see if, at least get it on the.
Yeah,
agenda.
because we know you have an appraisal value, which you can't talk about, right,
Yep.
in open, but you know the value of it, of what
Yeah.
came back. So right now, you literally could just have a meeting with the library committee, they could make a direct offer. So it depends on how you want to do
Well,
it
you
as the
still gotta
Board
go
of
through the
Education.
process, supposed to go through a public hearing, so on and so forth, and all that stuff, probably, but,
Absolutely, but I'm just saying, like, it could be streamlined, so I just need the direction, is do we want to engage a real estate agent? Or do we want to try to navigate that with like a John St. Peter?
well, he's a capable lawyer, to sell property, I think.
Okay, so I'll contact John about next steps then, and we'll get moving with that. So we're just kind of, we're waiting
I
for
would
the
like
thaw.
to see if there's any way we could, because when negotiating property, I know you can go into closed session. I'd like to see if we could put it into closed session now, because of the effect of school district finances
Mhm.
and stuff.
For sure.
No interest in a parking lot, huh?
Yes.
What happened to the splash pad?
Through?
The splash pad. It's another group that's interested.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, that would be, the whole part would be is just to make sure everybody's aware that the
That's
district is
for sale.
interested in putting it up for sale. So that would be the first step I'll talk to more about.
So if there's a bidding war, do you still have to?
I wouldn't worry about that.
Yeah,
No.
Unless you get in it.
No. But I mean, there's only one people interested in that property.
oh, right now it's public, it's deemed public use, so
Yeah.
you have to go through a lot of city stuff just to be able to even do it. I think that it's more or less talking about a public entity purchasing.
And it can be rezoned, but you have to go through the city in order to get approval for
Yeah,
that.
it's,
Yeah.
And that's what they do.
Good luck with that one.
yeah. Which,
Is it that bad? That's a
They've-
bad question.
they've
That's a
got
bad
power.
question.
They have the power.
No, I just mean the location of it and everything, I think it's,
You want it to be a town square, public use. I mean, that's my.
so I know that I have on my list, we need to coordinate a policy committee meeting, I'll send emails on that. We need to coordinate a negotiations meeting, okay, so I'll get on that right away too. Numbers on the bids, try to get some transparency with the numbers for that. Sale of property with John St. Peter, sounds good. And I do know that by us purchasing those buses this year, that we need to do a budget amendment so we can get credit for it. So what we found out was that if we were to pay for those and not do a budget amendment, it would come in the audit and say, well, look, you guys didn't budget appropriately. And then the state of Wisconsin operates in, if you spend more, you'll get more. So this year then, we need to make sure to do a budget amendment so that the audit recognizes that and that it has an impact on the aid, which therefore would hopefully have an impact on property taxes. So,
Decrease,
yeah, so we have to make sure that that's on the docket too.
Okay, any unfinished business? New business, we have resolution 1718217, approval to hire
Clay Gerhard, part-time seasonal field marking.
So moved.
Motion by Joel,
Second.
second by Dave.
I would like to have someone stay in that position.
Yeah.
Did you get
Who's the
us?
first on that one?
Joe. Any questions?
Best bet for
I think you got some
Yeah.
stability there.
There you go.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
You understand what this is? It's for marking the fields, like for
baseball,
Like any white line.
soccer,
But you have
football.
to hire out for that?
Well, you need
Well, we're
some-
hiring someone to do it.
Yeah.
Someone's gotta do it, and right now our
They don't-
maintenance guys.
nobody
No,
wants to do
I
it.
just,
Yeah,
I didn't know you had to hire out. Usually it was part of maintenance with the school, so it's different. In this district, you hire someone else from outside.
Okay, so here, I would say you're correct, and this is under Joel's guidance, and it's just someone, because the guys they already have a position with duties, and they have done this actually, but then it's taking them away from their other job. So then in the past, in this district, they have typically had someone paid to do that. So right now, if this weren't to be filled, that would be a actual reduction in the B and G services that we're providing. So it's just, we've had a revolving door. So this is the
It'll
third
last
time I've
weeks.
seen the name since I've been here. And I do see having a retired educator is a great idea. And somebody who's currently volunteering with our programs, that's awesome. So hopefully you see consistency there. But if it was not filled, yes, someone from our staff would do it, but then that would be considered a cut to the program. This is part of the model that we had.
It used to be a lot simpler. It used to be a limer and lime, and you made a white line. Now it's a painter that you gotta clean out, know where the paint is. Instead of a $5 bag, it's a $50 5-gallon pail.
Modern days.
Joe?
Aye.
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 Motion carried 7-0. Any old business? Additional citizen comments? Announcements? Okay, don't get the roll. This meeting's adjourned.